Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Beg my pardon. Beg my pardon. Yo. Yo. All right, got some on my yo. It's another podcast with your boy, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill. I'm out here hanging out in sunny Los Angeles, California. Way too goddamn hot, California. It's a Thursday night. I'm getting my tooth pulled tomorrow, so it must be the Bantha Bunch Show. Let's go. Come on. We all know what time it is. Yeah. The applause is not for me, as always. It's for you. This is the Drunk Banthas podcast channel, and you are watching the Bantha Bunch Show. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's the day where I make my neighbors upset and make my family upset. It's the day. Day that things happen. Oh, and you know what, guys? I gotta tell you, I'm kind of sad. That the new setup we got right here, you can never see the boss nigger. Boss nigger picture. Y'all can never see it. But you know what? There it is. Shout out to the Simulation Presents. He said, "What up, fam? What up, dog? What up? What's going on?" Y'all go over and check out the Simulation Presents on YouTube. Yeah, check them out. But yeah, man, that was a little bit of old school for some of y'all. Just want y'all to know that it's not dead. I'm still trying to get this camera right now since I messed up there. Yeah, want to let y'all know that it's not dead. It never died. Never lied to y'all. Never lied. We got a big show planned tonight. Talking about something I've been trying to talk about for 3 weeks now, it seems like. Maybe 4. We're going to be talking about that old documentary that was supposed to be a new documentary that is now an old documentary. It is on Netflix, the new-ish documentary on Netflix called Reality Check. Inside America's Next Top Model, which, whoa, I just got the euphemism out of that right just now. Are you inside America's Next Top Model? Put it in the chat. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You will be tonight. Depending on where you are. Shout out to all the people in London. Shout out to all the people in India for some reason. And shout out to all the people right here in the U.S. of A's. Yo, I was about to say something. Dang, I had another thing that we were supposed to promote and talk about, but you know what? Please just go over and check out the Drunk Banthas channel as well. We have a channel. It's not podcasts. It's just reviews where we talk about all the most recent and old school shit too. You know, we gotta have these conversations sometimes. It goes like that. Fifth Bantha said, "What up, fam? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?" Yeah, we got a lot of. We're probably gonna talk about the new documentary on HBO, Fukushima, and it got a lot of things, and we might get into if we got enough time. Who knows?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up? Where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's a good day. It's a good day, man. How y'all doing? Put it in the chat. Every day above ground is a good day, right? So make sure you go over and check out the Does It Hold Ups on the Drunk Banthas channel. And don't forget to go over to Nerds at Night, guys. Go over. Oh, wait, it's not in the corner. Bam. The little thing right there. Ding. Go over there and check out Nerds at Night. Make sure you subscribe because we got dope shows over there. We got dope shows over there, and we have Drunk Banthas content over there as well. And what else we got over there? Oh yeah, we got dope Scream reviews from your boy Blake. He has a show called Whiskey and a Mystery. Jeez Louise, man. I had to take off. It's hot in here. It feels like perfect outside with a cool breeze. I was outside just a minute ago. It's bad out here. It's terrible in here right now. It's hot as shit. I sound kind of loud. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. I don't know what it is about these headphones, or maybe it's the headphones. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if I sound nasally or backed up or something like that, like muffled. But yeah, man. So if y'all haven't seen this documentary, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I watched it, so you don't have to. Now, does that mean that? Oh, sorry guys. I had a window pop up. But yeah, does that mean that it's not worth watching? I wouldn't say so. If you are a fan of that era of reality TV, but not just the reality TV, but that era of television in general, because like the show was on UPN. So if you are black, you are probably watching that show. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just be honest. You caught pieces of it every once in a while. You caught a bit of it. Yeah. Come on. We was watching it. We wasn't watching it. Actually, I know some niggas that was watching it. I can't even lie. I ain't gonna call y'all's name out loud. That's what's going on. Okay, there it is. Woo! That was gonna bother me if I couldn't figure it out. Fifth Bantha said I didn't have to watch it. Damn. If I did anyway. But well, let me tell you something, brother. You didn't have to watch it, but if you did, you're a better person for it. I think so. Hold on. As I'm speaking with y'all, unfortunately, due to the way that Twitter works now, you have I can't share the podcast before the podcast starts. So it's really annoying, actually. They just changed some stuff over there. But you know what? If you really want to help us out, go over to Nerds at Night and on Instagram. I mean on Twitter. Go over to Nerds at Night and give us some likes and follow us so that it's not an arduous task that is for nothing but an exercise of if I am consistent or not. Better person, I don't know, but I can't unsee it either. That's right. You can't. And you're welcome. let's see here. Yeah, man. So this show was crazy, not for the reasons that you'd probably think. I mean, now the show in general, not saying the documentary. For those who don't know about what America's Top Model was, or don't know, or at least or know about it but aren't familiar with like how it worked, let me just explain to you, man. If you weren't like of age of watching like television heavy as a kid at that time or an adult, there's nothing that you can explain. You really can't compare it to too much that's on television right now. It was a phenomenon. And I was thinking about it when we were watching this, or when I was watching this. We were watching it, you and me. You, whoever's watching, me and you were watching it together. What I was thinking about was just like, man, this time period really had a lot of like bangers on television. And the reality shows that did exist, now there weren't a lot, but there weren't as many as they are now, is what I should say, but there were a lot, especially for something that really was just taking off. It had existed for years, but it is reality had just taken off. And UPN was not yet in that game, and they were kind of losing viewership because they weren't losing viewership, but they were losing money. There's a documentary about how about how UPN eventually just went out of business. You can check it out on YouTube. Just look it up, like what caused the downfall of YouTube or whatever. YouTube. Why do I keep saying YouTube, dude? If YouTube goes away, I'm gonna be very sad. Gotta figure something out. It's so hot in here. Look at this. My glasses are fogging up right here in one spot. That's crazy. That is, dude, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's hot than a bitch. What they say in Alabama, it's hotter than two squirrels fucking a wool scot. A wool scot. Wool scot? A wool scot. A wool scot. A wool sock. A wool sock is hotter than two squirrels fucking in a wool sock. Jesus, it's not even like a tongue twister. I don't even know why they gave me so much goddamn trouble to say that. Jesus, embarrassing. Need some water. Oh, hold on, y'all. Visitor at the door. Hey, it's your favorite producer's favorite producer, Producer T. What's going on? Seen you in a while.
What is happening? We haven't been talking about nothing. I've been gone. Didn't have no clones in the tank to take my position. Sometimes you gotta give them all a break at the same time, or they revolt.
Yeah, yep. You can't control them. You have to, you have to work with them.
And since this is the spoiler show, we could talk about a lot of things because we've had the beauty finish. We've had episodes of Darwin we haven't talked about, and Invincible has started since yesterday, and they dropped 3 episodes on us.
I have not watched any Darwin to catch up, or enough Darwin to catch up. I've been fucked up. I was and yeah. Oh, and we could definitely talk about the beauty, but we can't talk about Invincible yet because it is what we're talking about on Monday on the Drunk Banthas podcast. Y'all come check it out on Monday. It's going down. We're going to cover all the episodes at one time, and that way we don't have to.
I would say not cover it, but get the spoilers out before I say anything on Monday, because you've read most of the comic, right?
Well, I know, yeah, basically, yes. And like skims, but I mean,
I just wanted to get the spoilers
on Monday, all of us already know what happens at the end. I'm pretty sure. Like all of us have read the book. Like
I haven't finished it.
oh,
I'm
you
probably
have.
like 2 books away from being done, but I'm still past whatever this season's gonna do and end. I'm still past all that.
Well, I mean, I can just ask you. We don't have to talk about it. But did you fuck with it? Are you fucking with it so far? That's a
I
question.
only got the only one thing I wanted to say about it is the very beginning of season 4. Just I'm so happy that they did this. This is the most funniest thing. I think Vino was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you cheering for?" And it is them showing that business baby is still putting in that fucking business.
Business baby.
Business baby. Not a comic book character either. He's only for TV.
Oh,
That little toddler in the business suit.
yeah, he had the little bow tie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His internet name. He doesn't have a real name. He's never been addressed. But when they first showed him,
the internet still not giving him a name. I guess
no,
business.
the
baby.
internet has given him a name. It is Business Baby, but he doesn't have an official. He's not.
Yeah.
He was just drawn in like 2 episodes. Like you see him earlier for a little bit and at a funeral, and then you see him fighting and what we think dying in the Invincible War.
Oh, see, well, this is new. He didn't die. This is the update.
So when they showed him in season 4, and like, because there was a lot of comics and a lot of jokes running around him, because they're like, "Who the fuck was this dude?" They're like, "He was like a baby wearing business clothes. Like, who is he? How did he fight so well? What's his powers? Why did they kill him off so early?" And I guess there was just so much love for him that they were like, "No, he actually did die. He just got hurt. He's back. He's back to giving the business."
Yeah, 9.
So I just gotta say, hey, I like that for the whole, like, they actually do pay attention to the fans. They clearly pay attention to the fans.
They pay attention to the fans, but it feels like to me, well, you know what? You can see what I was about to finish. But you can hear what I was about to say on Monday, because we're gonna break it all down. Like, I think we're doing all the episodes. If I'm not mistaken. But also, we're going to be talking about Daredevil. See, this is the thing. We're not going to be talking. I think we're going to be talking about it week to week, right? We're going to be talking about it week to week. So every Monday or every Friday, I think you're going to get an episode review from us. Whatever day the episodes come on, you'll get an episode review that day on the Drunk Banthas channel, and then you'll get the podcast right here on Mondays where we talk about it in full detail on the Drunk Banthas podcast channel right here. So Monday, let's say the show comes out on Tuesday, you'll get a review, and then on Monday we'll do a podcast, and then you'll get another review on Tuesday when it comes out again. Boom, boom. That's how. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about the whole. That was cool when they showed the Scourge virus a little bit in more detail than what the comic provided.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that too. Hold on. 9 Nerd Yard said some very important shit for these people to know. He said, hit that like button. He meant to say hit that goddamn like button, but he was trying to make sure he could actually get his comment in. Well, I gotta take that off there.
I guess we go on the beauty. That was a strange twist. What was the last episode that we talked about?
Well, we talked about the last episodes that went out were 8 and 9. Like they went back to back. So episode 7 would have been the last episode that you were on here with us. What did you think about the ending of The Beauty?
It's just that they're so willing to trust this random son now. Well, I guess not random son, but the son and this AI lady, and it's just like, why bother? Like, it's too late. Like, I feel like there was like a weird skip with they're like, they were plotting to go ahead and kill old boy. But unfortunately, Ethan turned into a child. But I was like, they should still kill him. Let the kid kill him still. But then they like released the beauty mainstream anyway, and it looked like it backfired on him, and he's fixing it. And so just like the problem kind of solved itself.
Well, did it solve itself, or did he just create more problems? Right? Like now there's black market everywhere. Like one at the beginning of the series, we just had one lady going around giving everybody that thing. You know what I'm saying? Putting that thing on you, and then you got it. Right? And then we start having random niggas giving it like weird dudes who give ladies the HIV. You know what I'm saying? And there's ladies and there's women who like do weird shit and like give people the HIV on purpose. You know, that's actually illegal in Canada, as a matter of fact, because people did it so much throughout the 90s, right? So keep that in mind. I think this is very oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just popped my wrist. I'm having a lot of issues. I'm getting my tooth removed tomorrow. But yeah, I
just feel like killing him is too little, too late. Like it's too late now. It's already out, and the government's all right. Never mind, fuck the shit. You can't do it no more. It's bad.
And I think that's where the
spread far enough.
Right. I think that's where the narrative changes next season. I said next year. I don't know when
it just seems weird.
But I think that's where the narrative will change, because now he's not really the bad guy. His son.
No, I think
the bad guy.
And I really think that AI lady too. Like when she was explaining her program,
AI lady is crazy.
When she was explaining her program and what it does, I would have walked out. Like she was like, "I got you here, and we should go with my program, and you should kill the beauty dude." And I'm like, "Listen, lady, I don't really like the beauty either. That's fucked up. But what you're suggesting about your AI robots is even more fucked up and crazy."
How you gonna walk
Hell
out?
no to your plan, lady.
She was gonna kill them if they walked out, or just let them leave, and then they was gonna die when they walked out, because they only got 2 years. They're not getting no boosters.
I would have snitched. I would have went back to Byron and like Byron. Before you shoot me, bro. That AI lady is up to stuff, and you need to handle her as someone who wants to save humanity from the robots. I would go back to Byron, who I know is going to kill me, just to rat on the AI lady, because she's like
he's gonna kill you too.
He's gonna kill me, but the AI lady's gonna definitely kill the world. You know, like her thing's gonna kill the world.
It's one of those things where you gotta take this one. Then we can figure that shit out when we get outside. We can't do that here right now, but this does give us an opportunity to get outside.
I'm just saying, I think she is more evil than Byron.
Book Skirts and Purrs tells 9. I hit the like button so hard I gotta do the walk of shame now. Ooh, nasty. She hit him hard, made him pop it.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah, shout out to 9. 9, if you're awake right now, go to sleep or get on the show. One of the two. We don't want to hear it.
I was really curious of how they were going to hotify Evan Peters. I was like, who the fuck are they going to get to replace him? Like, how is that going to work? And then he turned into a kid. And I'm like, oh, that works.
Yeah.
I get it. That shit fucked up.
Well, I guess this is the end of Evan Peters on the show. Hopefully this next person is a good actor. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then there's this kid. And I was like, well, there goes that.
That's funny. I was like, well, that's funny. All right, let's roll with it.
The thing, if he's gonna be a kid, either because shows don't come out like quickly anymore. Like he's more than likely this show is next season is not going to be next year. More than likely, right? It could be because that is
Sometimes
doable.
they do.
More
Sometimes they
doable.
do double
More
film.
doable.
Sometimes they can double film, but I don't think
Yeah.
this is one of the shows.
So what's gonna happen? Right, me either. So what's gonna happen when this kid grows up and this show comes out 2 years later? Right, like
They ain't
then
got that Game of Thrones money on this one, where they know they got to keep filming this shit back to back. They ain't got that audience yet with the beauty.
I mean, but you could do it. We've done it throughout television history. We have the
You
technology.
can, but I'm just saying the beauty
we
ain't
built-
got that
we
going
built
on.
it.
They're not gonna do it for the beauty.
So,
I don't think that's happening.
no,
But I haven't read the book. I feel like Jeff could explain what might happen.
yes, exactly. But we haven't had Jeff.
That will be spoilers also, so I'm just kind
Jeff
of
will
like,
be back on Monday to do the Jeff's Comic Book Corner. For those who have been missing it, got a hard on, or actually you got a soft on right now because you haven't seen Jeffy Pooh, as those who are intimate with him call him, and you haven't seen him, so I know you're all looking forward to it this Monday, 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. What'd she say? Laugh out loud. You read that out loud.
don't act strange to this show. We read all comments out loud.
We read all comments out loud. So if you want to hear me say some really crazy shit, you should definitely put it in the chat. Yeah, definitely type it in because you're definitely gonna get me to say it. Sometimes that fucking what is it? That kickbot. Sometimes that kickbot gets me to say something.
Kickbot, that's the only ones we catch. Usually is the kickbot when it says.
I'm like, so what about? Ah, man, damn, no.
So if you want more views on your channel, that's the kickbot. That's the kickbot.
Yeah, it's the kickbot. Like, damn, why can't there be a kickbot that just likes and subscribes like 200,000 times? Why
There
can't
are. I think you gotta pay for them though.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, one that just spams you. That could be a good spam. Why don't we get good spam? I've never eaten spam before, actually. But anyway.
Another problem I had with towards the end of the beauty episode was when they were focusing on the high school girl, and like as soon as they took the beauty in high school, they got to like break the school uniform code, the dress code. Like all of a sudden they didn't have to wear the dress code no more. I was like, what? Just because you get the beauty, you can like wear a sexified version of your dress code now? Is that's what's happening?
Well,
popping? I
guess if you're not breaking dress code if you're wearing the things that they told you to wear. You're just.
But like that girl walked. You saw all their skirts. They're like
that girl who walked
in. She
walked
in with the same version, but that thing was like at her high thigh and stuff. Had like the belly shirt. I was like, why are you breaking dress code now?
There was that one girl who came in. She like killed that other girl basically, and that's
and she was wearing the same type of like sexified version.
No, she didn't plan on staying at school.
That one I get. Okay, she was there, but I'm talking about the second girl who came in. I was like, why did she break a dress code?
Yeah, to be fair to the first lady, she ain't planning on staying. She was like, this is it.
The second one.
But yeah, the second one, I mean, she didn't plan on staying either. She was like, I'm gonna be a model. Okay.
But she had the nerve to make it match.
Hey, out here.
That's what made it funny.
Maybe she's gonna start working at what's that name? Tilted Kilt. Maybe she'll start working at the Tilted Kilt for anybody who's out there in flyover states. You know who I'm talking about. Do y'all got a Tilted Kilt? Y'all ain't got no Tilted Kilt. Tilted Kilt is
is it a sexy restaurant? A restaurant?
Yeah, it's like the classy Hooters. Or actually, it's just
we have Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Oh, all right. Yeah.
And their motto is enjoy the scenery. It's 2 mountains.
Okay. I'm gonna come to Denver and open up a competitor and call it the Shakira and or call it the Humps Don't Lie. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the humps don't lie. We'll put it right across the street. Or I'm
gonna make one
I'll
of
just call my place
those
Erection, and that's it. Erection. Come get. We got wings. We got hot dogs.
See, I'm making one to the LGBT community and the single lady ones called Dig Old Bix.
Dig old Bix. Yeah, lady dicks. Or Dig old Bix. And he got tiramisu, not made with lady fingers, but made with lady dicks.
Man fingers.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was about. Well, I was about to say something that's funny that has to do with trans and also has to do with this show. Well, only has to do with this show. But I'm just going to stay away from that. I'm going to stay away from it because it's not worth it.
What was the last episode of Darwin you saw?
Man, like the episode we talked about, episode 7, I think. Episode 7. You can tell me
this really isn't. This isn't a spoiler at all.
You can spoil it because I got to watch whatever happened to catch up to where we are because it's not over, is it? Right? Yeah. So we still, you can spoil if you want.
But no spoilers. But it was just something I gotta give a correction to. Something I stated that they did wrong, but they have now fixed, and it's hilarious to me. Because my problem was, I was like, man, they got everything right about America, including the school shootings, except at the end credit, you see Lucy hanging out by a gas station. That shit was saying like 98 cents a gallon. And I was like, that's incredibly fucking wrong. On this latest episode, I watched the end credits, and guess what? They fixed that joint. It's like $3. I was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the gas is over $3 now. That's about right. They have updated it.
Crazy. That's crazy.
They're in a small town in Missouri, so I was like, yeah.
If it went up to $3, then maybe they just experienced 9/11. I don't know. Maybe it's because it went up because of the Terrorist Act, right? Because the Terrorist Act. Hold on. Terrorist acts is what made gas go up. Because terrorism.
But yeah,
the number one sponsor of terrorism is Iran. And that's why the white man makes you go to war for another No, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I was like, no, look, they fixed the gas prices. This show's accurate. Bravo. Wow.
What is the gas prices in Denver right now for regular gas?
Shit, $4 now. It's $4 a gallon.
Man.
What's LA? Because I was like, I got to be there in 2 months, and I'm like, should I even rent a car? Is it going to be too fucking expensive? What's gas?
You can rent a car because gas. I mean, I think they're raising prices on Uber and Lyft anyway.
That's what I was thinking too.
From LAX, and like specifically from LAX, they are doing it, and yeah, gas is expensive, but it's at $5.86. 586.
Oh, that shit's definitely gonna be.
Are you buying with cash or are you buying with your debit?
Well, it was my debit card, but if it's cheaper in cash, then
yeah, it's cheaper in cash. Some of them are cheaper with a car wash.
I get no damn car wash, especially not for no rental car.
If it saves you $5. I don't know what it saves you, to be honest with you. All I know is gas is high and the rent is high. And something gonna burn. I don't know. It's hot outside.
It's hot. It is hot outside. It was 90 today.
It was
I wore shorts today. It snowed a good 5 inches 4 days ago, though. Just want to say that. That's like, and now it's 90.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the world.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is. It snowed. It snowed in the Midwest and Northeast.
My
Recently,
tree that I planted died.
who died? What?
My tree. I planted a tree outside. This little
Oh,
shrubbery tree.
I was going to say what country? Weed tree. I was going to say weed tree, but
Nah,
shrubbery tree. Okay.
shrubbery tree. Killed it.
How many weed plants can you have in Denver?
Off top, if you don't have a
Man,
license, like a medical card, just any Joe Schmo, you can have, I believe, 7 plants, something like that you can grow.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think it's 7 here too. But yeah, that's a lot.
If you have a medical card, you can get double that.
Yeah,
And
same. If you have a medical card, you can do whatever. You can do whatever you want, basically.
that's the basic medical card. Like I got, you can get even more than that. You can get up to like 100 fucking plants that you can grow on yourself.
Oh yeah, we don't have a medical card. I mean, like you just to get in, you can have your driver's license only. No matter where you're from in the country, just have a driver's license, and then you can get in. You don't need a medical card.
That is also why the California medical card does not really get reciprocity in many states.
Well, yeah, I mean the medical doesn't need to. We got the best weed, blowing it down over here, and you know
Wrong,
what,
sir? You do not have the best weed.
Best weed. You go to the wrong weed stores is what you do.
No, you just haven't had the best weed. Like I'm telling you, hands down, Hawaii.
Definitely
Hawaii has the best weed.
But yeah, like, have you seen this show, Reality Check? Did you see this documentary?
No, I don't. I really don't watch a lot of documentaries.
It was ridiculous. Only because I swear to God, Lil Frothy says, "I'll take your weed challenge." Must be talking to you because
we have I'll be at a weed challenge. Speaking of, you'll see me in person in Los Angeles competing at a weed challenge.
I've been many a weed challenge in California. I am down to go. I'll bring one of my homies. He loves going. He probably already planned on going. I just but we're not promoting that because we not making no money off of that.
I might promote because they might buy some pins from me, so I will promote them. It's the Ass Fight tournament.
If they buy the pins from you, we can promote it, but they ain't bought nothing
from me.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm just excited because it's not how much you can smoke or how long you can smoke. It's actually a taste test where you taste the dab.
Hey, no, we're not. I understand. I already read that. I don't need explanation. Y'all go figure it out. Y'all put some dots together. Y'all go do a goddamn Google search. California weed test. Anyway, the documentary was interesting because, like I said, that phenomenon. You remember UPN? Right before you got on, I was talking about UPN is what channel it came on. And if you black, you caught this show every once in a while. You ain't watch it, but you saw it coming on right before whatever you were watching came on, or right after whatever you were watching was going off. I think it used to come on after wrestling too, probably. It was on for a minute, which is the biggest issue from my memory. The documentary starts out at the beginning of the series, obviously, showing you how they build up. They had those characters. The characters were zany, like the judges. You know, if you're not familiar with Tyra Banks is pretty she's pretty ditzy. You know what I'm saying? Is that a good way of putting it? Tyra Banks is ditzy as hell. And she also she's from Los Angeles. She went to high school at a pretty ditzy, not ditzy, but a ritzy is what I meant to say, like a really ritzy, hoity-toity type of school, you know? And just to give you an idea of her type of personality, she's kind of bubbly, you know? And then they had Miss J right there, the black dude right here, Miss J. He was he's a supermodel, male supermodel who taught female supermodels how to walk down the runway. Yeah, you know, He was a gay dude in the 90s. That is doing that in the 90s. That's crazy. Even in the early 2000s, that's crazy that he was even like, I don't want to make it dramatic and be like, it was even crazy that he was even alive. But I guess if he grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, it would be kind of crazy that he was even alive. Because it wasn't a pleasant place to be. And then there's this dude right here. I can't remember his name, but he became a dude on the far. The dude in the middle, he was a photographer. Yeah, he's just pretty and a photographer. And then they had the dude on the far end here with the silver cut here. He was the makeup dude. He's a makeup artist. He's been a makeup dude for a lot of famous people, and he was one of the judges on this show. And he did Tyra's makeup for years and years, and blah 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 blah. These people are clearly everybody involved in this is like mostly are the most narcissistic people that you can possibly find in America, right? These are not that it's bad narcissism, but we're talking about people who just like all day. It's just fashion. They had other judges that were more assholey, but it ain't really the point. There was one girl on there though that was not like that. She worked at Walgreens. You know how they had the ugly duckling story in the documentary? I mean, not in documentaries, but in reality TV shows. They always got some ugly duckling kind of story, or somebody who was like going through some shit and they were able to come through it, and they got to have a good story, right? They take this girl who was just basically, we would have said she was busted, and I'm not gonna pull her up. Y'all can look her up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna pull her up, but she was busted, back country, Walgreens employee type girl. We talking about 90s Walgreens where like, they ain't have nothing. I don't even know if they had drugs back then at Walgreens. It was desolate. Okay. They turned this girl into a beautiful supermodel, right? She ended up having more success on the show than anybody early on, And then they go do this one weird thing, dude. They make them do these weird challenges since Survivor was on and Fear Factor. Did you watch Fear Factor?
Yeah.
I watched like 2 episodes of Fear Factor, and I was like, these white folks crazy. I would never do no Fear Factor shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had
like driving stunts.
Would you ever have done the snakes, like jump in a case of the snakes type stuff?
That one probably, yeah, because I would know. I was like, well, obviously these snakes are not venomous, so, and they're probably not aggressive either, because they couldn't get away with putting me in a tank full of snakes that are going to bite the fuck out of me and put me in venom. They ain't going to do that on TV. Like, the animal ones I was always fine with. It was the eating gross things or the heights. Like heights, sorry, not doing that shit. Not worth it. Can't hear you.
Sorry, yeah, no, heights, y'all got it.
Heights, not doing that. And eating the gross food, I would puke. So now I'm good.
Yeah, they wouldn't even be able to get me to where they're going to be on set for the heights challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not even like, okay, I'm good. I lose. Y'all can shoot me somewhere else saying I quit before we get out there, because I'm not going to the bungee jump bridge. And
it would be at the part they're about to explain. All right, contestants, you made it through the first round. Now the second round, we're gonna put you on a tall building. I'm gone.
Yep.
Pause.
They'd be like, no, hey, pull him to the side. Hey, man, listen, bro, like, it'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? We'll get a stunt, man. You'll be on the bridge and we'll do the shot. No, nigga, I'm not getting on the bridge. I'm not getting on the bridge. Like, so what are we even talking about? So yeah, I would never done any of them. I would have never been on Fear Factor at all. But these girls, they was doing Fear Factor, but they also had to be like pretty and do poses and shit. I was like,
Shit that didn't have to do anything with modeling.
it didn't have nothing to do. Well, you might be asked to work with like a tiger or like a snake, like, but nah, they was going above and beyond. They was going above and beyond. They also made them do blackface one season. Like they made the white girls do blackface and the black girls do whiteface. I don't think, but also there's only like 2 black girls or 2 brown people per season. So yeah, I don't think it was right. And I went to Chili's the other day and they had black folks on one side and white folks on the other side. Anyway, I digress. This show was crazy, is all I'm trying to express. Well, they had this white girl that I was telling you about, Walgreens. They did this one thing where they went overseas. Because, you modeling, you got to go out and do a lot of stuff, right? Oh, Lil Frothy said Janice Dickerson. Janice Dickerson was on there, was first real supermodel. But yeah, got to go overseas, right? Because that's where the big fashion's happening, right? Italy, Paris, you know what I'm saying? Got to go over there. Well, they go to Italy. I think they went to Rome, if I'm not mistaken, or Venice. Went to Venice. And they take the girls there and they're going to do these shoots, but they get these guys to, I don't know why they did this, dude. This shit sounds crazy, right? Like they had these guys that they did photo shoots with, right? Local dudes. So they don't really speak a lot of English, Italian dudes, you know what I'm saying? Little Italian dudes, young. Later, they asked these same dudes to take all the girls on a Vespa tour ride throughout Italy and show them around, and they end up all going out getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? You know how it's gonna go down. But then they took them back to the hotel. Oh, Walgreens got really, really, really drunk. She never drank for real. Like she got like super blasted super early. And the producers didn't step in. They ain't do nothing. And basically, long story short, because we don't want to get too graphic on this show, because we have enough trouble staying on YouTube as it is. But she got assaulted, and they kept the cameras running. And then they like psychobabbled this girl the next fucking morning into basically making her feel like it was her fault. Like this all happened because of you. She was like, Tyra Banks was basically just like, well, look, it's okay. I used to cheat sometimes. Everybody cheats. It's okay. Like you cheated on your boyfriend. That's okay. It don't matter. He'll be fine. You'll be fine. Y'all will get back together. It sucks. I would feel bad about it, but you got to move on. And we'll probably say, yeah, they did that. Like, to me, that was like, I don't know, dude. Like, to me, that was the this is the thing. I remember that part. And I remember thinking, yo, this show is fucking crazy. And I only remember watching that because they had a girl who was like from our neighborhood on the show, but she got cut like mad early, But I'm like, man, this show is fucking crazy. They just let this girl get assaulted on TV, and then they said, yeah, girl, sometimes that shit happens. Sometimes you be out here and you be fucking around, getting drunk, we'll say fucking, and then, you don't even know what happened. You don't even know. Like, no, none of this is normal. That at that point, I was like, all right, I'm kind of done with this fucking show. But then that was at the beginning of the show. After that, it kind of reminded me of that documentary. I mean, that was the beginning of the documentary when all that crazy shit that I just said happened. But at the rest of it, they kind of like the stakes kind of go down from there. Not kind of, like they go way down from there. You know, it's kind of just like a bunch of really bratty mean girl shit after that. And like as far as production of a documentary, I think that should have been left at the end. But the problem was it has happened on the first season. So they couldn't just talk about it, like they couldn't wait 3 episodes to talk about they're going to talk about 16 cycles of television. That's another thing. Call them cycles, because they don't come on once a year. They're not seasonal. They'll do like they'll do like 3 seasons in one year, kind of like the Housewives. These bitches, they got a fucking basketball schedule. Like these bitches play like baseball players. Well, Frothy said the worst part is she wanted to go home and she couldn't. That's right. She couldn't. She couldn't leave.
She out here kidnapping people.
Kinda. This is the thing. They tricked, like she couldn't leave because they tricked her into not leaving. They were like, "This is your fault." So there's no point in you worrying about it. You should just, they like basically encourage this girl to call her boyfriend. So she like called him.
That sounds like how cults kidnap people.
Bam. She has to call her boyfriend.
Like, isn't that how Scientology works?
They told her.
Is Tyra a Scientologist?
Is Tyra a Scientologist?
Because what you're describing, I was like, this is how Scientology kidnaps people, huh? And keeps them away from their family.
I mean, like truly being a supermodel or a model, like in it, it's very culty. It's very culty. Knowing some models in the past, it's very, very culty. And like they film it. They treated this girl like it was 1993 and it was real world. You know, they filmed her on the phone in a little private phone room area, and she's got to talk to him on the cord phone, so she can't go nowhere, can't hide. Bitch, you got to show me your face. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got the little bitty ass cord on there, bitch. No, I got to see you. And then he says, she says, I did the worst thing I could. I did something bad. He's like, what? What'd you do? It's okay. What'd you do? She's like, I did something bad, the worst thing I could do. He goes, you fucking cheated. He's like, no, he said, you had sex. Nigga. He said, you had sex? I said, man, this nigga deserved to get cheated on. What kind of shit is that to say? You had sex? I don't know. If you don't think that sounds weird to say, then you probably would also say.
Did you have sexual intercourse with someone? It could be worse.
Well, first of all, this is the number one thing I got immediately. This dude, all he's been thinking about is she's gonna fuck somebody else. That's the only thing he's been thinking about. Because if you said the worst thing you could do, I'm going to assume you killed somebody. Like, because this is the worst thing you could do. You could kill someone, and like, because you're in a house full of fucking catty bitches, bratty ass hoes, and like ghetto ass shit was going on in that fucking in their little complex that they were staying in, and not complex. It was like anyway. Place they were staying, they were acting buck wild. So maybe I would assume that they're somebody got shot, stabbed, something. This motherfucker first thing came out of his mouth was, you had sex. He got 2 guesses. He let's say he had 3 guesses. He got it on guess number 2. Oh no, guess number 1. He said, what did you do? She said, the worst thing that it could possibly be. And he's like, you had sex.
Murder children?
Yeah, you didn't murder children. You didn't kidnap a little baby.
Shot my mom?
You didn't push somebody off a yacht. You didn't stop up a toilet and somebody died.
Kill my brother. Like,
Kill my brother. I don't know.
there's a lot of things, worse things that you could do before I
I'm not
even get
saying
there.
that's not a good thing for her to, like, not saying it was a bad thing. It was a bad thing for her to have done. But I'm saying, first of all, she didn't even do it. So let's just get that out of the way. But if she had cheated on him, that's totally not the worst thing. Or either that's all he was talking about, thinking about when she was gone, or it's something that
I
they
feel like
talked
that
about.
was one of the reasons. That's probably a conversation they had where he's like, "I don't want you to go. You're gonna fuck some other guy."
Well, that's the thing. This dude is the one who entered her into the show. He's the one who signed her up because he was like, I think you're pretty enough to be a model. And I signed you up and you won. Like, you got asked to come in to do the audition. So he's the reason she was even there. This was just crazy. But of course, I do think you're right, though. I do think that they talked about it. Like, it had to be something that they talked about, like, because he just had it on his mind. Like, the worst thing that I could do. Remember, we talked about it, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, they messed that girl up, and then, if I'm not mistaken, she ended up getting cut.
I just remember one thing that stuck out to me because I saw a YouTube video going over like just once this documentary came out, there were like YouTube videos that were just like just reviewing the show itself and being like the craziest moments. And just one moment, I was just like, that is just so fucked. Was how she handed out all those pieces of paper. It was like envelopes, and it was like, if you have your headshot, and she didn't really say nothing. She was just like, all right, everybody who got their headshots, go on to follow this producer and go outside. Everybody who did not get a headshot, this isn't the last opportunity for you. This isn't the end for you. You can still go on to be great. So he's making everybody all the things that they did.
That's not in the doc. That's not in the documentary. But yeah, there was
It
just
was a fucked up thing she was just
like
doing.
that.
And then she told them to go get all their stuff. And then when they got their stuff, they were like, and she's like, and don't move it nowhere because you all won. So she basically made everybody think they won because they got their headshot and didn't tell them shit and told them to go off with the producer. All of them got kicked off. And like the fucked up part about it was that she left them all in that room together for like 10 minutes, didn't explain it, and it was just like, if you get your headshot in your envelope, just stand to the side. And they were like, oh, so we got our headshot, we won. And they're all cheering, and everybody who didn't get their headshots crying their eyes out, and nobody's explaining shit to them. None of the producers.
That's exactly what would have, and that's what would see. That's why I would have been calling back, because I would have fucked up everybody involved in that situation. So I would have been calling like, baby, I did the worst thing you could think of, and motherfuckers talking about some goddamn. You had sex? I'd be like, no, I killed 3 people, you dumb motherfucker. Call my mama and get a fucking lawyer. Like,
right?
What's wrong with you?
Get a lawyer,
Rebecca Silva, T8P, says, tuned in from at Simulation Presents. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
But yeah, she literally made these people first of all, it's fucked up. She made all these people think they won, had them like celebrating and being happy and stuff, and didn't tell them shit and just be like, y'all go off with this producer, and didn't say nothing. And then like had the other girls crying their fucking eyes out, thinking they lost and it's all over, and she giving them a pep talk just for her to turn around and be like, "Psych, y'all won."
This is how they ran the show, man. This is how they ran the show. Every contestant had something that they put them through, but others worse than others because of television, right? Like, we're trying to, like, they had this one girl. Hold on, I got to do this one comment because Fifth Banthas said, talking about old dude, the boyfriend. He said, dude was mad because he was gonna lose his virginity with her, and she had sex. That is funny, but I'm not laughing at you because of the context of the situation. Lil Frothy says, Tyra, Tyra knows good TV.
That's terrible.
Yes, she does. She knows good TV. And this is the thing. Good TV doesn't necessarily mean good. It just means that
Morally good.
It means,
Definitely doesn't mean morally good.
it means that it means people won't stop looking at it. You know, 9/11, people were watching TV nonstop. They were watching it with their eyes stuck to the television screen. Nothing good was happening. But yeah, Tyra knows TV, and let me tell you something. They outed this one girl. So this black lady, the only black girl, well, no, I think she was one of 3 brown girls and these like one of 2 black girls is the first cycle, you know. She said, fifth. Oh yeah, y'all talking in the chat. Y'all got it. Keep talking. Say
Good
something
TV
relevant.
means
I'll put it up
cash.
here. Yeah, it means cash. Good TV means cash. It's what it is, you know, it's what it is. I didn't like when they messed with the black girl. And not because it was just because she was black. You know what I'm saying? I was disgusted and pissed off by the white girl who got, you know, assaulted. That got under my skin. You know, I don't like that shit. But I was kind of enraged and kind of looking at Tyra kind of sideways when they did the dark skinned girl the way they did her, right? She gets picked on throughout the whole series. First thing they did was out her as being a lesbian. Boom. She's not even out. They just be like, they're on camera. Tyra says, so you're gay, right? She's just like, what? She's like, yes, no. She's like, that's not gonna be a problem, right? You're good. Are you open with your? She's like, no, it's fine. I'm very open with, because now if she says she's not open, then they're just gonna fucking axe her. You got 2 gay dudes sitting on side of her, right? Like you're sitting here, you're trying to make your dreams come true, and she just asks you that, like you gotta say yes and keep rolling with the punches. Even through that, they still kept going at her hard. Like Tyra called this girl ashy. They told her that the producers and the editors and the photographers have been saying that they've been having issues touching up your photos because of how dry and ashy your skin is. Shout out to Brandon Martinez. Shout out to Brandon Martinez. Brandon Martinez in the chat. What up, though? What up, though? Yeah, I know your face you're making because you're like, how in the hell does Tyra Banks have ashy smoke for a young lady that is African American? Now, I'm putting it like this. First of all, this show was started like her reason, her purpose. And I think that this is true. I think her reason and her purpose for starting the show was to use this platform to say, hey, you guys have this idea of what models should look like, but here is what is actually out there. There's beauty of all types out there right now, and you guys are just not seeing it. So she gets all the first plus size model came from Top Model. Like they actually did achieve that in a certain kind of way. Not in a certain kind of way, they did achieve it. They have 2 other girls who were big models, but they were on for like 16 cycles. So that is not a good math if you're doing the math out there, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all tell me. Brendan Martinez says, I was told about this show. Awesome. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Welcome. Oh, are you talking about? Wait, you're talking about America's Next Top Model? Doesn't matter. Make sure if you're drinking, drink responsibly. Anyway, yeah, man. Like that shit pissed me off. The ashy shit. Braden Martinez. Braden, don't be correcting me about last names. I mean, first names. Look, Braden, I apologize. I don't know your name. I mean, I don't do names well, is what I meant to say. But that's part of this show. So welcome. Means you're truly a member of this family now.
Use of said, well, let's see how we say that.
But yeah, man, that one really pissed me off because, like, come on, you know how hard it is as a black girl in modeling, in the modeling industry, in fashion in general, in America as a whole, how hard it is being an African American girl, and you want to make it harder on the next girl, not just harder, but embarrassingly harder. And then, is that the same girl that she ended up yelling at? I think this is the same. Hey, is that the same girl she ended up yelling at? No, yeah, that's not the same girl. I didn't think so. Anyway, yeah. So then she ends up yelling at another girl. And this is a few seasons later. Excuse me, a few cycles later. Braden said, yes, the Simulation Presents brought me. Simulation Presents. You gotta send me a DM, Simulations Presents, so I can send you a check. No, I'm joking, but I can send you a t-shirt. Yeah, man, make sure y'all stay in. If y'all just stay tuned, meet us up here every Thursday and keep this thing going. We can give away some merch next month. You know, if we do well in a month, we give away some merch. That's how this kind of shit kind of goes. Lil Frothy says Tyra threw those girls to the wolves to prove a point about the modeling world. Yeah, I mean, modeling world is not easy. You're right. She did it to prove a point, make them go through it, earn it. You know, gotta earn it. Problem is, none of these bitches got any jobs after, so they really weren't earning anything, right? Like, you put me through that, then I should be given as many opportunities as anyone else. And this is the thing, they would sign those girls to a modeling agency. Once they were signed with that modeling agency, everybody involved with the modeling agency treated them like shit because they just seen them as the girl who got ahead of the class, a step ahead of the line because, you know, she was on TV because she's famous now. And to a degree, I mean, not to any degree, I mean, they are correct. That person did jump to the head of the line due to the fact that they've been on this television show, but the television show is essentially associated with your bosses. But oh, wait, there's more. No, the agents themselves aren't trying to get you jobs. So yeah, you're basically doomed after getting off of this show, which if you work that hard, I think you should at least be able to get something. They weren't given money. They were given an opportunity after taking advantage of an opportunity. So to me, the whole thing was a shim sham, you know, selling dreams. And then the other thing that I realized is the three girls who were like really big after they were on the show, they were in the first like 3-4 seasons. So as it got bigger, less and less success, or I guess maybe less and less credit was being given to it. Or maybe there was more and more shade being thrown because they're like, damn, these girls keep coming through the TV show and getting fucking deals. And then we've been sitting here working since we were 16 years old, and I can't fucking get more than a fucking Walmart or a Kmart booking, you know, you know, like maybe that's the case. I don't know. Filthy, Little Father said, and she sacrificed her good girl image as well. She's a villain now. Do you view Tyra Banks as a villain? Because, you know, she was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She was the good girl. She was the girl power girl, women empowerment type thing. What you think? She was huge when we were growing up.
Maybe she was good at first, but yeah, she's definitely like, oh, you're kind of terrible. Like, even, I mean, you willingly participated in it too. Like, even if some of these weren't your ideas, you can say the producers thought of these ideas, or the writers really thought of this idea. The director was like, but you, the host, you still went through it. You didn't have enough sense to be like, this is bad. You were older than these girls. You were supposed to be a mentor. You should have been protecting them from this type of shit. And you were willingly throwing them in there. So you don't have no excuse.
None whatsoever.
You're still just as guilty. So
yeah, she's definitely the villain now. Even the people who were close to her, Miss J, the dude, the tall, dark-skinned black dude, and I don't know, forgot the old dude's name, but he's like actually like pretty big makeup. I think he has his own makeup line and shit now. But anyway, the other guy, the makeup guy, she broke up with them. And I don't mean that she broke up with them in the sense that, oh, she stopped fucking with them, or like, that they were engaged or anything, obviously. Othelia's, what up, what up, what up? But I just mean that she broke up with them because she had to fire them, right? Studio's calling down. They want to get rid of the fat, they want to trim the fat. They want to make more money by spending less, right? This kind of things that happen. Change it up. And she's like, according to her, she didn't want to do it. But according to her, she said that they were like, look, you can go. There are no lambs that aren't sacrificable. No cows are saved in this story. That's what she says she was told. So they basically get rid of you and then get rid of them, or you get rid of them. So she had to fire them. But, and I would, if I'm Miss J or one of these other people that gets fired, Tyra comes to me. She says, hey, we got to fire you. They asking me to fire you. I'm sorry. After this season, it's going to be over. Right. How would you feel if she said that to you?
I was like, what do you mean you gotta fire me? Fuck you. What you tell me? This is your show. Why the fuck you ain't saying nothing to me?
Right. Like, come on. Well, I'm saying if she did say something to you, she's telling you right then.
I'm saying, like, why are you now just telling me this? Why didn't you say something? This is your show, right, Tyra? We like, you can't tell him to not fire me. Like, what the fuck? All this is your show.
But you would have respect for her, right? Like, she didn't lie to you. She ain't try to do nothing shady. But this is the thing, brother. She didn't try to do any of that. She didn't say any of the shit that you're talking about. She just didn't talk to them. She sent flowers. So Miss J got fired on his birthday. She sent flowers to his house. And then he got called that he was fired after that. Like, by the studio. He didn't get a call from her. He got a call from the studio. Lori says, what is it? Lori Lake? Lori Luck? No, I'm joking. Lori, welcome to the fucking party. She says, I found the show, finally, laugh out loud. I'm sorry you got bad directions or you got twisted. You took a left where you should have took a right, but you're here now. Welcome to the party. Get out of here. Not you, but Othelia says, damn, America's Next Top Model was shady, but damn, we got to call it Surviving Tyra Banks at this point. And I love that. That is, this is a fact. We got to call it Surviving Tyra Banks. And, maybe even Joe Rogan should have came on a couple times. I think Joe Rogan should have came on a couple times with the snakes and the animals and shit. Is crazy. But yeah, There was another thing that happened. Oh yeah, when she yelled at old girl, like she wanted this girl. She wanted the best for her, according to Tyra. And I think she got caught up. If that's true, she got caught up in the idea of that and the television of it all at the same time. And it exploded into basically like, bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I've never yelled at a girl like this. There's, there's memes and shit all on the internet now because it got popular again during the show got popular again during COVID because people are just sitting around and they're just like, oh, let me just stream America's Next Top Model. Yeah, I was not one of those people, and I'm not one of those people who caught it in their TikTok. I was like, oh, people are watching it. No, I didn't know any of this was happening, or this, this bubbling back up of the culture was happening until I watched this documentary. Until I saw this documentary. Othela says we were rooting for you. Nah, Tyra, Tyra out here, out of her damn mind. Let me tell you something. She went out of her damn mind. That's one of the things she said, Terry. She said, we were rooting for you. We were rooting for you. I've never yelled at a girl like this. Like, oh shit. I thought she was going to hit this bitch. Like, because that would have been real good TV. She just went off and tried to fight her, and then they had to like hold her back. Oh no. Like, and what if the old girl like stole off on Tyra? Because like that kind of the kind of like vibe she was bringing to old girl, like it was some get stole on type of behavior for real. But that kind of shit kind of made me when she was that right there, and combine that with when she broke up with her friends, like that kind of fucked me up. That kind of turned me off. Because at first I was just like, she just putting these bitches through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you're just gonna get this modeling contract because you come on TV and look at, walk down some runways and take some pictures? We just gonna make you a model now. That's what being a model is. She's like, girl, you know how many 70-year-old white men touch my butt from 16 years old to 30, and now I'm just gonna let you come up in here like it's just sweet? Hell no. Like, and I understand that mindset. But we ain't got to like put them through it and then not give them nothing. We ain't got to try to embarrass them, and we don't have to have old dirty white men coming touching their butts throughout the whole thing, right? Like, they ain't got to actually go through the exact same thing that you went through, or the exact kind of like feelings that you experience. Rebecca said, I subbed. Please, man, make sure y'all do the same thing. Hit the like button too, subscribe, share this with everybody that you know. It's always a good time, I promise. I've only missed two episodes, and they were all both the last 2 weeks. I'm always here. Othela says every girl that couldn't pass a paper bag test Tyra had a problem with. Every girl that couldn't pass a paper bag test, Tyra had a problem with. Every black girl that couldn't pass the paper bag test, she had a problem with. She had a problem with the Mexican girl too, I think. Paper bag test, for y'all don't know, that means if your skin is darker than a paper bag, then you are not, or you are too dark to be in our club. If your skin is darker than a paper bag, you can't be in our club now. And that's a old school historical black college fraternity type deal. That's kind of in sorority type deals. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas hate light skinned niggas. This is a fact. Brayden said I subbed also. That's right. Have you subbed? Have you also subbed? Person who is not subbed? Have you done so? If not, go ahead and do it. Man, appreciate y'all because this channel right here is just growing. You know what I'm saying? We're over on the Drunk Banthas channel as well, where you can go check out the reviews of TV show. I mean, excuse me, the reviews of movies that come out that we're going to be doing. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you go over there. Yeah, another show called Does It Hold Up? Like I said, reviews is a beautiful thing. How often do they happen? I don't know. You get a Does It Hold Up episode every month for sure if you go over there. But yeah, that was the thing that put me off. I mean, excuse me, the breaking up with your friends, that would just set me over the top. Because the rest of it you could chalk up to being the times and reality TV. You know what I'm saying? You can chalk it up to television, that just makes fools of us all type thing. But the people who you've known damn near your whole life, because she knew Miss J since she was 17, and then she knew the other dude since she was like 20 something, you know.
Mhm.
If you do people like that, the people closest to you in your life, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You'll do anybody like that. If you'll do them like that, you'll do anybody like that. Is she married?
Tyra?
Because if Tyra's not married, that's probably a good reason why. Like, and not saying she's a bad person, but like if I can't trust you. Tyra Banks has never been married. She was in a long-term relationship with photographer Eric Alsa, but yeah, never married. But yeah, she was only with him to 2017, 2013, 2017. So her longest relationship is with a dude I've never even heard of. Yeah, maybe she just hard to get along with because you can't trust her because she'll just do you dirty. That's how I look at it. If you do somebody like that, you probably do people like that on a daily basis. Ophelia says, break yourself, food. T does it hold up late. Last episode out of context. Man. Y'all have no idea what he's talking about, but let me tell you something. That if you go watch the Does It Hold Up episode, Steel episode over there, break yourself, fool. Oh my God, you'll know exactly what he's talking about. Also, that whole episode is just hilarious because Steel, that movie is hilarious. Like, not like hilarious, like it's meant to be funny, hilarious in the fact that it is just ridiculous. Frothy said, does Australia extradite? Yes, they extradite to the United States. I don't know about anywhere else, but yeah, I don't know what's that mean? Why are we talking about Australia extradition? Where did that come up? Are you looking to commit a murder and then go to Australia? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Please do not commit crimes and try to flee the country. That is some news you can use.
Have you ever had the thought, hey, I don't have a shirt on? Well, then you should consider perusing through the Drunk Banthas merch store. Just head over to the store tab on our YouTube channel to check out all of our very cool merch. There's legitimately a lot of cool shit there. Oh, I probably shouldn't say shit in a commercial. Well, but anyways, head to the Drunk Banthas merch store where we have hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and a whole bunch of other cool shit with our stupid name on it. Stay safe, my little Banthas, and may the force be with you.
Back to the show.
What is this? Oh, I'll take your weed challenge. That was from earlier. That's funny. Oh, snap. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Little Frothy mentioned Australia extradition due to the fact that Tyra lives in Australia full time at this one moment here, personally, right this very second. Let's see. You know what? Personally, I don't actually know. Let's look up. Australia has formal blah blah blah, government blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can go jail. You can go jail if you go over there and they get you, you coming back, boy. Good. Depending on statutes of limitations. That's a thing that it just said in there. So it depends on the statutes of limitations. Ophelia says a lot of niggas with weird cases end up running to Australia. A lot of dudes with weird cases end up moving to Australia. Let's see here. Yep. Australia has a bilateral extradition treaty with the United States and actively extradites individuals to the U.S. to face serious criminal charges. So don't do it. Don't do it and go to Australia. You could probably go to Australia and then go from Australia to some other places that you can't go from here. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of try to disappear off the grid and type shit. Lori said, awesome channel. I subbed. Man, thank you so much. We appreciate y'all. Y'all done heard that one a lot already. We appreciate y'all. Anything that you want to anything you're looking forward to that we're going to be talking about on the channel coming up soon? Also, do you want to talk about BlurCon at all?
Sure. I didn't really do much, like always. Actually, BlurCon did start off pretty bad, and I will phrase this with I hate fucking Trump and Trump supporters and all of his other nonsense. Like on a business side of things, he's not helping businesses at all. These whole tariffs and fucking with shipments coming in, implementing new just fucking with shit that doesn't come from, that's not made in America. But we don't make shit in America, so nothing can come from here. But yeah, it ruined my BlurCon. My package did not arrive on time because it was stuck in customs for about 4 weeks. Because usually I can get stuff within a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah, it was just stuck in customs. It had been it had been in the United States for a whole month and just sat in a box on the dock, not getting inspected because they pulled it for inspection, but don't bother to inspect it because there's not enough inspectors. And
well, they got rid of them, dozed them out of here.
So my package arrived to my house on Sunday, the last day of BlurCon, and arrived to Denver when I was in DC. So I did not get to give out these lovely little Afro Samurai pins.
Throw it up on the thing there.
Ooh, I did something weird.
Yeah, y'all go make sure y'all go get some of these pins. The
bunch of these
is not in the bio for some reason. Go over to Nerds at Night and check out some of those pins, or go to at T Pins.
They're not listed on the website yet, so don't do that now. But eventually,
well, you can go get you some other ones though. You ain't got to go get those. It's some pins for you, but not those.
Other than that, Godfrey was real cool. We went to dinner twice. I had a dinner paid for by the National Forest Registry. Apparently, that's run by Black people still. Did not kick us out of the National Forest Registry yet.
No.
So, did that. That was fun.
Oh, Delia said tariffs affecting the nation's shipments. The clones arrived late. Damn shame. Yeah, man. Even clones have trouble maneuvering through all this craziness. Not to mention, wait, did the war start before that or after?
After.
Okay, yeah, because that's gonna be a fucking effect.
No, actually, no. During. No, because the war started right when I got back from Hong Kong. Because I was thinking, oh my god, I'm so glad we decided to go to Hong Kong instead of Dubai and the UAE where we were supposed to be going to. Because that Sunday we were leaving, the Dubai airport got hit, and I was like, holy shit, we could have been at that airport instead of this one.
Same time, yeah. That is crazy.
So yeah, the war started when I was in Hong Kong. I was like, oh shit.
Well, as always, we're glad you're here with us, but we're glad you made it safe. And we hope everybody is out there.
Yeah, because now like trying to get to an airplane or airport, everything's been canceled. TSA strike going on.
Dubai airport is closed down. Dubai airspace has been closed down. And also,
I'm talking about just trying to fly here now with all the TSA because we're not paying TSA right now. So
yeah, well,
not coming into work.
Not even just that. Like international flights are jacked up in general, so it's hard to get everywhere because
issues stacking on issues.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually sad. It's not crazy. It's very sad. And
snowball. We're watching a snowball effect.
We're gonna get it together though. It's more like it's a snowball effect with an avalanche following behind it.
I think we're cooked and it's too late. It's a second ship.
Oh no.
You know why? This is the Titanic, and we are the band playing it, and while it goes down, man, that's all it is.
You know how I know that's not true.
One more, boys. Let's put one more together.
Disney still has a slate of shit, and if there wasn't shit coming out, Disney wouldn't have a slate coming out, and that's how Bobby Iger is working. Bobby IG is not gonna let anything go out that ain't supposed to go out.
We got Dune and the Avengers coming out same day. Dune's Day.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm going to see both of them the same day. I'm
probably not.
I'm
probably just gonna see Dune, but
I'm taking a lunch and I'm taking a dinner because when I get out of one, I'm gonna be hungry again. And then I'm gonna see the second one. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh well, you should definitely go watch that movie at the Alamo Draft House. Take my pens from me.
If whoever is going to pay me to go see it for free, I am happy to go. Othelia says, not Dubai. Who all those princes finna fly out to shit on now?
They running away. They ain't even staying there. A lot of them.
Yeah, they're not staying there. They're gonna have them flown into London. Have them flown into London. Or have them flown into Indonesia.
They getting the fuck out.
Oh, they're getting the fuck out. It's close enough to you can kind of proximity wise. If you go to Indonesia, it's not that bad. You come right back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be
right, because you need to go south of Iran. You don't really want to even fly up towards
them.
You want to go back.
No. We ain't going north. We ain't going nowhere. We're going
back
south.
And underneath, and Indonesia's right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Philippine airport or Japanese airport.
Thailand, all them shits right there.
Going to America.
That's where I go.
That's exactly what's happening. Private planes were $300,000, $350,000 a pop. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah. You got anything you want to promote other than well, I mean, you got anything you want to tell the people about before we get up out of here?
I'm trying to think of anything that I watched recently. Because I think that's about it. I don't know.
Well, we're definitely going to talk about Darwin when we get back. Definitely going to talk about Darwin when we get back. Make sure y'all check out the Fukushima documentary on HBO. I'm going to talk about that next week.
I did find out one of my friends who's an artist and she does like cleanup work and other stuff and animates. She actually worked on a few of the first part of Darwin. She saw me reading because I bought the manga and I was reading it on the train, and she saw me reading it. She's like, "Oh, I worked on that one." I was like, "Oh, for real? That's awesome."
Gotta get her to come on.
She also works on Jujutsu Kaisen too, so. Yeah, but I don't watch that one.
Come on and kick it with us and walk us through what the hell is going on at points in time.
I think she's already seen the Japanese one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be dope, man. We're also going to be talking about the Murdoch family documentary.
Oh, not
We'll probably
them.
get all these out.
I just don't want to give them attention. This is just so
I
weird. You know, like
well,
morally,
it
it
was
just
that
feels like
or the
we crossed
Manosphere. Is that or the Manosphere documentary? Which one you want to do? Because I don't want to give them that attention. See, the Murdochs at least are known by all the way worldwide.
I know. It's like I already know enough information on the Murdochs to where it's like I didn't watch the documentary. I watched so many YouTube videos in the last couple years that this shit's been going on. I didn't need the damn documentary.
I've known about them since the early 2000s.
Since the day it happened, I was following the case. You know, Long Crime. Shout out Long Crime.
Yeah,
but
no.
Manosphere, I like Louis Theroux a whole bunch, but I just don't want to watch anything on the Manosphere. I hate them.
Me either. So that's why it's gonna be. That's why we're gonna be going with the Murdoch family until something better comes. But that's down the road. Who knows if we even get to that next week? We're definitely doing Darwin since we got a lot of episodes to go from. Othelius is laughing at your big sigh. When you get those decisions put in front of you, it's like you want to fight a bear, you want to fight a tiger. It's like, oh, Jesus, this is not good. Well, this has been another Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Yo. It's another Thursday right here with your boy. We had a lot of fun. Thank you to Producer T. Thank you to Lil Frothy. Thank you to all our new subscribers, Lori, Brennan, Rebecca, and anyone else that I may have forgotten, or anyone else who did not actually say anything in the chat, because there's a lot of you who just been, coming in here and not saying nothing, but I appreciate you regardless. Shout out to the Fifth Bantha and shout out to the simulation bringing us all of these beautiful people. Make sure you go to subscribe to the Simulation Presents if you haven't already. It's always a pleasure to hang out with y'all, man. We appreciate you. We're here every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time right here on the Drunk Banthas podcast. If you want some reviews and you want some good laughs in the Does It Hold Up television show, it's over on the Drunk Banthas channel. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Oh yeah, shout out to Gers and Purrs. Goddamn, I almost didn't say shout out to Gers and Purrs. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this with your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your big fat greasy granny. We love you.